We are at the Graywood headquarters at 200 King Street West. Kaylee, Alan, thank you for having us.
Hi.
Kaylee, tell us about the history of Graywood.
Yeah, absolutely. So Graywood's been in the industry for nearly 40 years now, and actually Stephen Price, our president and CEO, tells a really wonderful story about how Graywood was created by Garnet Watchburn and Moshe Tamari. It was all built on a handshake, and I think those fundamentals are really where we've grown and where we've really based our business on. You know, we're a vertically integrated company now, doing everything in-house from fundraising. We just launched our latest Fund 10 to construction, sales and marketing, asset management. It's really all being done under this one roof.
Kaylee, for a company to get to where you guys are as an organization takes a lot of effort and energy. What are the principles and fundamentals that have gotten us to where we are today?
Yeah, absolutely. So I mean, our key ethos or tagline has been built for today and built for tomorrow. And I think that really is one of the fundamentals of our business, is that we're building communities not just for today, but we're building them for the future. And we're looking for communities and locations where we really see growth and where our purchasers will also see growth within their investments as well. That's really something that we hold very dear. And when we're researching new projects in new areas, we do a lot of research on what is happening to that area, what's coming, where do we see the growth happening, because it really is not just an investment for today, it is people's biggest investments that they'll ever make. So we want to make sure that we're protecting that and giving them the tools to be able to grow their investment and really see the investment side of the business.
Quality is a big concern when it comes to pre-con, Alan. How does Graywood address that?
Well, this really boils down to the fact that we are a full-service developer. We control the process from start to finish. And as Kaylee mentioned earlier, right, from start to finish, all the way from raising capital through to construction, that's fully in our control. And there's not many developers out there that can do that. And that puts us in a very unique situation where we can pick the best quality materials, where we can choose the most skilled workers to work on our projects. And we've been doing this for 40 years, and we're committed to being in control all the way through and delivering a top quality product.
Alan, there's so much thought and process that goes into the type of property you're constructing, depending on where you are. Downtown is going to have different type of properties than suburbs and midtown and uptown. Tell us a little bit more about the types of properties that Graywood is building, and what is the philosophy behind some of that?
Yeah, we have a wide range of property types, everything from high-rise to mid-rise, low-rise to hotels to retirement residences. And each of these property types really depends on the needs of the communities that we're building in, right? And you can see throughout the GTA and in Calgary, the sites that we choose have one thing in common. They are connected communities, they are city centers. We tend to choose sites where existing amenities already exist, right? So you know that the school's already there, there's transit, there's healthcare, there's education, there's employment. Everything you need is already there. There's no guessing of whether or not that subway line is going to happen. There's no guessing whether or not that school is going to be built. It's already there, and that is pretty crucial to not just the investment value, but to your daily living, to have your conveniences right at your doorstep.
Alan, when it comes to consumers and their wants and needs, things are constantly changing. The technologies are changing. We have to adapt. When it comes to pre-construction, what are the kind of innovative strategies that you guys are implementing at Graywood?
Well, you know, when it comes to innovation, you often think it's either technology or AI, what's the latest, greatest thing. And actually, those are the easy things. You can always get the best technology. You can always get the best AI. But what we like to see in terms of innovation is find innovative ways to connect with the communities that we're developing in, right? As you can see throughout our developments, either in the GTA or in Calgary, we want to cultivate relationships with the communities. For example, when we started off with Centricity, we did a bike-a-thon. Number one, it's to showcase, you know, the bike friendliness of the building. But number two, it was a fundraiser. We wanted to raise money for TMU Urban Farming Program because we were right in the heart of TMU. In fact, the site of Centricity is surrounded by two of the largest urban farms that TMU has. So innovation in ways to connect with the community and make sure that we're really integrating with the urban fabric of the areas we're building in.
When you're building community, where people end up living makes a huge impact on everything, whether it's their family, their livelihood, whatever it is, it's so significant. What are the important factors that people should keep in mind when they're looking at the type of community, the type of project? What are the things that you guys consider in those conversations?
Well, you know what? Besides the usual, like you mentioned it, location, right? And of course your budget. Those are the obvious ones you want to look at. But something that people often overlook is the reputation of the developer, right? And beyond that too is choosing the right brokerage to work with. You want to work with an experienced pre-construction brokerage like Remax Metropolis. And that way you can do your due diligence on the developer. You want to know what your developer has done in the past. And really, we're hearing some horror stories right now, right? So right now is a good time to question everything. You need to know, is that deal really too good to be true? Are these super low, ultra extended deposits, do they make sense? Is the building going to get built based on that? What has this developer done in the past? What are they doing right now? What does their future look like? You need to know, where does their funding come from? You got to ask all these questions and make sure that the developer can check all the boxes, that they can answer all those questions with confidence. And I know here at Graywood, we definitely can answer all those questions.
So Kaylee, Graywood is the recipient of many accolades and awards throughout its years of being in the industry. Tell us a little bit about how Graywood approaches customer satisfaction when it comes to that.
Absolutely. That's a great question. I mean, we have constructed and developed over 31,000 residences to date across North America. So I would say we've had experience, the good and the bad, in what makes good customer service and good customer satisfaction. I would say the key element really is communication. So making sure that the homeowners and you as the agent know exactly what to expect from start to finish. And I think we've created a homeowner relations team within our company that their main job is to ensure that our customers are being communicated to, and they're being communicated to frequently, from start to finish. It doesn't just end when they get their keys. It really does carry on, to make sure that the building is being done properly.
Kaylee, there's a lot of stuff that's coming out this year. What is Graywood going to be bringing to the table in terms of the pipeline?
That's a great question. We've got a number of projects that we're getting ready to bring to market when the time is right. So we have 2 waterfront projects in Oshawa and Oakville. We've got a master plan community that will be coming to VMC right in the heart of downtown Vaughan. Plus we have a beautiful building that will be coming up just south of the St. Clair subway station at Yonge and St. Clair. So as I mentioned, we've got those projects. We're getting them ready to launch when the time is right. Plus we also are just closed on our latest fund, Fund 10 as well, which will give us the ability to purchase more sites. So we're so excited to be able to look and see what is out there for us.